I was in San Francisco, California. This is weird. You know what they got in San Francisco? A gay mafia. A gay mafia. What the hell? Let me ask you something. If you're in a gay mafia and you get whacked, is that good or bad? All right, what the hell?
Yeah, say hello to my little friend.
Where the hell that come from? All right. I was in Los Angeles, California, and I enjoyed going out there. But there was a magazine out there said 50 is the new 40. You ever see that article? 50 is the new 40, and then there's another one said 30 is the new 20. I sent it to my cousin. Hopefully he can convince the judge that 16 is the new 21. All right. Right, dude. I seen Hugh Hefner. What's Hugh Hefner? About 80-something, 90 years old? He's old, I know that, all right? He's walking down the street with a Playboy bunny under each arm in L.A. I swear, I thought they was filming Weekend at Bernie's 3 when I seen him go down there. Good Lord, I feel sorry for him, surrounded by all them good-looking women. 80, he can't do nothing, you know? He's like a little kid at Disney World, too little to go on the really good rides. You know what I mean? He tries to hop on them supermodels. He ends up getting real dizzy and has to sit on the edge of the bed the whole night, you know, eating crackers and drinking 7-Up. My buddy's like, he's on Viagra, but a lot of good Viagra does. If you sleep through the whole boner, you're 83 years old, for God's sake. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I was reading somewhere it said that Viagra's one of the side effects is it makes some folks go blind. How big are these things getting? Poking people's eyeballs out with wieners in this country. Unbelievable. I don't use Viagra, knock on wood. All right, I don't use Viagra. That's right. Yeah, if I got trouble in that department, I'll just push start it. But they say Viagra in some money trouble. I don't know if they is or not, but I can see why. Who the hell wants to buy Viagra? It's embarrassing. Good Lord, that's why I say they want to pick up sales. Sell it at the Home Depot, call it wood preservative. All right, that's what you do. I was watching a TV commercial. They had some on there. Cialis give you a 7-hour boner. Good Lord. What are you going to do the other 6 hours and 56 minutes? All right? 7 hours. What, you going to take that thing fishing or something? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the original pocket fisherman right there. That's what I got. Oh, yeah. I'm going to cast out and get a big red snapper on that thing. That's what I'm going to do. 7-hour boner. Give me a pill, give me a 4-minute boner. That's all I need. The rest is just kind of a nuisance, if you ask me. Be walking around town, look like you smuggled a Chico stick in your pants out of the Walgreens. I was in Las Vegas. We stayed at the Hooters Casino and went to the Hooters Casino down there. And boy, a dealer flopped a big pair when we were over there. And my buddy went all in. I didn't know what happened. I was playing the slut machine all night, so I don't know what happened. None of them had cherries. But here's what I want to say to you. Here's what I want to say. I like Las Vegas.
Samuel L. Jackson on Go the Fuck to Sleep.
I was anxious to do the audio read of this book because my agent has twins, and he gave me the book. I read it, and I fell out laughing. And I remember all those times when I did read to my daughter when she was that age. And everybody tells you reading stories will put kids to sleep, but it never works. It didn't in my house. Actually, if I picked her up and made up a story, it worked a lot better. But I did say go to fuck to sleep to her a lot. And I think at some point she would look at me when I would come in her room, and she would look at me and say, "Go to fuck to sleep, Daddy?" And I would say, "Yeah, go to fuck to sleep."
Audible Inc. presents Go the Fuck to Sleep. Written by Adam Mansbach. Narrated by Samuel L. Jackson.
The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep. The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the fuck to sleep. The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying. Lie the fuck down, my darling, and sleep. The wind whispers soft through the grass, hun. The field mice, they make not a peep. It's been 38 minutes already. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Go to sleep. All the kids from daycare are in dreamland. The froggy has made his last leap. Hell no, you can't go to the bathroom. You know where you can go? The fuck to sleep. The owls fly forth from the treetops. Through the air they soar and they sweep. A hot crimson rage fills my heart, love. For real, shut the fuck up and sleep. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in a big, snuggly heap. How come you can do all this other great shit, but you can't lie the fuck down and sleep? The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, and the crops that the farmers will reap. No more questions. This interview's over. I've got 2 words for you, kid. Fucking sleep. The tiger reclines in the simmering jungle. The sparrow has silenced her cheep. Fuck your stuff, bear. I'm not getting you shit. Close your eyes, cut the crap, sleep. The flowers doze low in the meadows, and high on the mountains so steep. My life is a failure. I'm a shitty-ass parent. Stop fucking with me, please, and sleep. The giant pangolins of Madagascar are snoozing as I lie here and openly weep. Sure, fine, whatever. I'll bring you some milk. Who the fuck cares? You're not gonna sleep. This room is all I can remember. The furniture, crappy and cheap. You win. You escape. You run down the hall as I nod the fuck off and sleep. Leery and dazed, I awaken to find your eyes shut. So I keep my fingers crossed tight as I tiptoe away and pray that you're fucking asleep. We're finally watching our movie. Popcorn's in the microwave. Beep. Oh, shit. God damn it. You gotta be kidding. Come on. Go the fuck back to sleep.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
All right, welcome everybody. Ladies and gentlemen of all ages, boys and girls, welcome to the club. It is the Charles Richardson radio program. on May 19th, 2025. Happy Moon Day. That's right, Moon Day. It is the best day of the week. Not really. Oh, man. We are live on power1radio.com. Dance hits of 80s and 90s playing live, but now we're on. And we are on Sunset Radio UK. I think I said that wrong again, but hopefully they understand. But we're over there on Sunset Radio. Radio. It's sorry. Sunset DAB. Dab. They like to dab. Bam. Right there. They like to dab it over there in Ireland. Yes. Love it. And we are live on Facebook. Right here on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page. And allegedly it was supposed to be on YouTube, but I don't know if it's fucking working or not. It doesn't seem like it is. But we can find out here real quick. We could find out. I don't know. Oh, no, we're live. We're there. Just nobody's watching yet. It's okay. This honestly was kind of a last-minute thing, actually. I was tossing back and forth and thinking, should I do it? Should I won't? I don't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. So, but I decided let's go ahead and let's do it. I think we have enough shit we can talk about to fill up a 2-hour show. And if not, I'll just go ahead and, just play something else. I'll just go ahead and play like part of another show or whatever the case may be. And just go. Alyssa's coming in here just a little bit. We'll go ahead and have her in there. And on Wednesday, we'll have the return of Josh Zodiac, which I have the pleasure of doing his wrestling podcast, which now accompanies video. I don't understand why he never went ahead and did video before. But now it's like, okay, now it's like I've turned him on into doing video and doing live show updates. So it's that's probably the next thing is to get like a live recording of a shit schedule, and let's do that. Because I know next is up. It's not really a pay-per-view or what they call a premium live event. They don't even call them pay-per-views anymore because you don't pay for them. You subscribe to the Peacock or the Netflix or whatever the hell it is, and you get on it. It's right there. So, Michelle Ivy checking in on me says, hello, hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Michelle. I am actually. I'm feeling a lot better. Definitely, I'm not in the hospital anymore, so I must be feeling better. So that's good. Those of you notice the new eyewear, please don't get used to it because I don't like these frames. And as a matter of fact, I got a text from the eyeglass place, and it said my new glasses are ready, which I used the old frames. I just bought a new, updated version of the old frames I had, so you can see. But I'm finally have transitioned to transitions. It's a little weird, but it's okay. It wasn't as big of a thing as I thought it would be. I thought it like if I go out in the sun, all of a sudden everything goes dark, like I'm having a heart attack or something. But it's not that bad. It's not. I mean, I go into the car after I'm out in the sun, and I take a look at it in the rearview mirror, and I say, like, it's shaded, so it's like, well, this is kind of cool. I can dig this. And it's not really that bad. It's actually kind of cool. So, yeah, definitely feeling a lot better. They got me on insulin. And that's the thing is, I went into the hospital last Monday. Hence, one of the main reasons why there was no show is I was in the hospital. I went in there because I had driving into work, and I vividly remember the time, around 8:15. I went ahead and right on the right side of my back of my head, from around the neck here, all the way up my right side of my head to the front part. Was like just a bolt of lightning that just came over me. Now, and it didn't go away. Now, a lot of times I go ahead and twist and turn my head, and sometimes I pinch a nerve, and it's like, ugh, okay, but it goes away. This didn't, so this kind of worried me. And again, it's a lot of paranoia because, I have suffered, a mild stroke before. And, I'm over here like, I'm doing my tongue. I'm saying, am I able to smile okay? Is anything drooping? Blah, blah, blah. I'm doing all the checks and seeing what's going on. And, it seemed like I was able to talk okay, as well as I was able to talk before. And I just like, something doesn't feel right. And I'm over here. I went to go, I'm sorry, it's not on, but John. I went to go ahead and pick up some aspirin. Because the first thing I call every time I have a problem medically is I call my mother-in-law, Alyssa's mom. And she immediately said, it's like, listen, if it doesn't get any better in about half hour or so, after you take aspirin, go to the hospital. I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to end up probably going to the hospital. So, and I was watching the clock, and I'm like, okay, it's just not going away. I still feel the pain. By the way, Google's open now, so you can dial 813-699-5595. So I went ahead and I didn't call an ambulance, which I got ridiculed for, afterwards. And it's like, why didn't you call an ambulance? Why didn't you call an ambulance? Because by the time they would have gotten here, it was faster for me just to drive. And I was okay to drive, just, they said, well, what happens if something happened to you? I'm thinking, well, nothing happened. So let's just go ahead and call it that way. Okay, nothing happened. So let's stop. But I drove myself to this urgent care thing. Now, they have like these little hubs where that's all it is you go, it's like an ER type deal. Like you walk in, there's nobody there, there's a machine that you have to go ahead and make sure you're operating okay, where, well, I'm going to go and get my insurance and stuff like that. Well, anyway, they must have been slow because immediately somebody came from the back and said, hey, what's going on? Well, I told her, I was like, all right, come on back. Well, they immediately went ahead and got me into a bay, started taking my sugar, took my blood pressure, and all that good stuff. Blood pressure, because I was all freaking out, was like 210 over 140 or something like that. It was like insanely high. Now, I've been diagnosed with high blood pressure now, but my high blood pressure is like, 140, 150, ish over like 90 or 100. It's high, but it's, it wasn't insanely high like that. No, I'm just freaking out like, God, am I having another stroke? What's going on? Why am I feeling this way? Blah, 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 blah. So, numero uno, they went ahead and took blood, naturally. So I got a nice, big, fat friggin' IV in my right arm. Lovely. That's the first thing I wake up in the morning. It's like, God damn, I need an IV in my arm. Please, somebody make that happen. Somebody give me an IV. So, I have an IV, drawn blood. Later on, they come back, your sugar is like in the 450s. I'm like, fuck. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't really been monitoring my sugar, but I'm taking my pills. I'm taking my metformin, my glyperide, which is that I have some high blood pressure pills I'm taking, a couple of high blood pressure, and a cholesterol pill. I'm taking all that. But it's still elevated like that level. Listen, I understand I have high blood sugar, but I didn't think it would be like 450 or anything like that. So And I hate pricking my finger. God damn, I hate pricking my finger. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And I refuse to prick my finger. So I've never known what my blood sugar is until I go to the doctor and do an A1C and they tell me what my blood sugar is for that 3 months. So 450 blood sugar, high blood pressure, and then the real kicker is my triglycerides, cholesterol apparently, 900. It's like, triglyceride normal range is 100 and 150 or below. Thinking, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. So immediately, without saying too much, they said, you pretty much got all three factors of just, keeling over today. Like, great. Great. On top of that, I'm overweight. I don't do much. I got neuropathy in my feet. It basically feels like it's just I feel my feet. I do. I feel my feet, but they feel like I don't feel the tips of my toes. I feel them moving. I feel when I press down on my feet to step somewhere, I feel that. I feel everything except I just don't have the tips, the tips of my toes. It just feels like one big mass. Like I have 5 toes, but all 5 toes feel like the tip of this cap. If I hit my big toe, the whole top of my foot, all 5 toes, feel it. It's just weird how it is. Just it's obviously it comes with a freaking diabetic, and I'm telling my wife I'm gonna lose my foot. I'm gonna lose my feet. I'm gonna lose my toes. I'm gonna lose everything. It's just, well, you need to start taking care of it. Yeah, I know. I've got to fucking take care of myself. I know that. It fucking sucks. So being diabetic sucks. Yes, John. Hi, John. First off, check in that we're on. John, do me a favor. Make sure you're being heard because I think you're talking. I don't think you're being heard. That's the thing. You're not? Okay. Hold on. No, 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 no. It's not you. I know what it is. I think I know what it is. All right. Do a test on it and see if it comes through. Again, you're going to give it about 20 seconds. But yeah, we're going to have to just restart on that. It's not. It's not. It's not that you're doing. It's just the freaking settings that my computer have. Just doesn't want to be nice. It doesn't. Doesn't want to be nice. Anyway, go ahead and see if you're able to talk now.
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear me yet.
All right. No, check that though. Check that because give it about 20 seconds and see if it
Yep.
works.
I'll call back in a little bit.
All right, that's fine.
All right. All right.
Yep. Bye. So John was saying that those of you who couldn't hear because it's whatever the fuck's going on with this shit. But what John was saying is that he's diabetic. He lost a toe. He has a hole in his foot that he's getting healed. It's almost healed. And let's see if this works. John, yay.
Yeah, just as I was hanging up, I heard it.
Okay, so we're good. We're good.
Yes.
All right.
So what I was getting at is I lost a big toe. I had a hole in the bottom of my foot. I'm going to one cure now.
Yep.
It's almost healed. Also, my neuropathy used to be in my right foot only. Now it's in both feet. And like you're saying about the toes,
Yeah.
it feels like just like one mass. And neuropathy, it sucks.
And you said
know?
you lost a toe before all this?
Yeah,
Like-
I had surgery around 21.
But my question to you is, what caused you to lose your toe? Was it diabetes or was it something else?
Yes, no, diabetes. What happened was, I guess it got infected, and I noticed
Okay.
it was real big. Also, too, my scrotum area was enlarged, and
Well, listen, we don't need to know that you have big balls, okay? That's you can keep that to yourself.
But yeah, it was some kind of an I can't remember exactly what they called it, but it was I had poison in me, and like we got all that taken care of. But my toe, it was red, and it was infected, and
Yeah.
ended up losing it.
See, and see, that's the thing. So that's one of the things my wife was saying is what Alyssa's saying is, like, well, the only way you're going to lose anything if it gets infected, just take care of your feet.
Right. You just gotta what? Right.
I mean,
You gotta.
almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I wear socks. I wear like rubber sandals around, like I don't take any chances. I don't go outside barefoot or at all.
And that's
Nothing.
and that's the thing. If say like I get calluses, what I want to call them, bunions, whatever, and I think that's what happened at one time. I was playing with my feet and it started bleeding a little bit. It might have got infected that way, and that's how the toe got really infected. But that's the thing. If because being neuropathy, I couldn't feel my feet, and I didn't realize what was going on.
But I can feel my feet. I can feel it.
It's my toes.
Yeah, well, it's the toes. I still feel when my toe hits something or touches up against something. I feel that. But like I mentioned, it's a lot of it is fucking just a mess. It's like
Right.
I can't. Good.
The doctor, did they do like tests on your toes where it's like a bristle thing? They run across your feet and they say, "Can you feel this?"
No, they didn't do that. But I can tell you already.
All right.
When I go to sleep, I'm laying in bed. I have a 6'2" mattress, so my feet hang off anyway. So when
Right.
when Alyssa goes ahead and goes to the kitchen, she has to cross my side in the front. And trust me, I feel when she goes ahead and goes away. So I can feel. I can feel. I have feeling. It's not the case. I have feeling. It's just.
Right.
It's not the same feeling. I can feel one toe or two. It's just a mess.
certain toes of mine, I can feel. She's like, "You didn't feel that?" I was like, "No." And she ran it's like I said, it's like a little bristle type thing.
Yeah.
But she touches the rest of my foot, I can feel it. But when she goes up near my toes, I can feel some of them I can't.
Yeah.
But I just gotta watch out, getting a cut or anything like that, because that's when you get infected, and that's when things. That's what happened was it got into my bones.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
So
it
was an infection more than diabetes.
Right. Well, that's what it started. I always had diabetes, but it turned out to be an infection. And
now, you type 1 or type 2?
I take pills. I don't have to do insulin anymore.
Oh, nice.
But I guess I'm type 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. I take pills.
Type 1, type 1. I think is always insulin. You're taking insulin like almost the whole time. Hold on a second. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm not taking metformin. I'm not on that.
Type
I'm on something
1.
else. I can't remember.
Type 1 is when you have it as a kid, and a lot of times they'll actually also go through low blood sugar cycles too.
And you want to know something? Thinking back, because we were never taken to the doctor as much as kids, but you know how they say juvenile diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
I remember back being a kid, teenager, feeling a little bit weird. I wonder if I had diabetes back then,
Yeah.
Because we weren't monitored. I mean, I would eat candy left and right, like sugar left and right. we weren't monitored. Parents didn't look after us as they should have.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
But now I'm older. You just got to watch out.
Yeah.
And I get worried about a stroke too, and like I'm gonna have an aneurysm or something. My feet are swollen. I got to.
No.
They're doing tests now.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there to where my feet are swollen. I mean, I think they're a little big sometimes if I'm sitting down and maybe blood is cut off on circulation. If I'm sitting in my office chair and like that.
I did go to another doctor to have my circulation checked out because we had a problem. We had an issue with that at one point. Circulation just, I went and did the test and he did ultrasound. It's fine.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's not circulation that's making my feet swell. And I was told it could be your heart causing your feet to swell. So I got an appointment coming up next month to go see cardiologist.
Yep.
For the heart.
That's the heart doctor.
Go.
Sometimes if you retain a lot of water, that'll make your feet swell too.
Right, and also too, it doesn't help. I eat a lot of potato chips, and that's got a lot of salt.
Yep.
It could be the salt too. Don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna kick back, relax, listen to the show.
All right, man. Appreciate you calling.
All right, Alyssa, Charles, have a good night.
All right, you too.
You too.
Bye.
See, and that's the it's the scary part. It's like, all right, yeah, I get it. This one, John's toe being lost is because he got it infected, and I know it's like, okay, I'm not going anywhere near anything dangerous. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna keep wearing stuff on the bottom of my feet. I don't care how safe it is. Like right now, I have nothing on my feet now, but I'm on carpet. And I know there's like no needles or anything like that's down there or tacks or whatever, even though it used to be. But I know that, so I'm just not. I'm always keeping something on my feet. Always.
Well, you've got socks on right now, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, I always have socks on. There's not a point in time I don't have socks on.
Unless you're in the shower.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, unless I'm in the shower. I mean, even going swimming this weekend. Over in the pool, I got water shoes now.
Well, your new ones came.
Oh, yay! That's good. That's right. They were going to come soon.
Yeah.
So, but back to the hospital stay. Obviously, the three factors. High blood pressure, high blood sugar, and high cholesterol. Well, I've started eliminating a lot as far as. I'm not going to McDonald's anymore for breakfast. So now what I'm doing is I'm doing omelets. I have 2 omelets, 6 eggs total. And before you start ridiculing me, I did the math, and I did it, and for 6 eggs, whole eggs, is 420 calories. And the amount of carbs, it's like less than 2 or less than 3 an egg. Not even. So, and I've done that, and I put cheese in my omelet, the sharp cheddar cheese, and that has virtually nothing in it. So, right away, the breakfast has been better. Lunch is a problem because, well, I don't have the nuts to go ahead and make my own lunch, but I haven't gone and got the large meal, if you know what I mean. I still go out and get my lunch, still have the pizza that's over there in the pizza joint, but I'm not going large, if you know what I mean.
If you don't mind me asking, why don't you want to bring a lunch?
I don't know. I don't have the capacity to bring lunch. I don't know why. It's not in me to do it. Maybe I need to work my way through it, but right now it's like, listen, it's already hard enough for me not to go ahead and go to McDonald's for breakfast, okay?
When I pack my lunch, do you want me to pack something for you too?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to have, and just the whole thing is depressing because you take a look at what you were eating. You take a look what I like to eat, and then you take a look at the freaking carb count and the sugar count and the calorie count and all this other shit. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I can't enjoy anything anymore. Nothing. And the things that I can enjoy, I don't want to enjoy. I don't want to enjoy that. I want to enjoy my cheesecake Jell-O. I want to enjoy my freaking Mickey Mouse ice cream bar. I want to enjoy the Doritos. I want to enjoy my Cocoa Pebbles. I want to enjoy that.
The thing with that is, you can still have that stuff, just don't have it every single day.
I don't. Yeah, well, I get. Oh yeah, don't have it every single day. That's fine. I don't. That's the other thing. I don't have them every single day.
But like, don't sit there and eat, 2 of those Jell-O cups in one sitting.
Well, the Jell-O cups they've been eating now, the sugar-free ones, and they have sugar on it.
I meant the cheesecake one.
Yeah.
But if you want to have a cheesecake one, have one cheesecake one, and then if you still really want something, then have one of the sugar-free ones, so that at least you're only doing one bad one.
Yeah, Michelle says moderation. I don't know that word. I don't know that word. I have to look that word up.
I know it's difficult for you. I know it is, but it's just a matter of retraining your brain of, hey, I can't have all of this. Let me just have a little bit of it.
Moderation. Is that another word for buffet? No?
Just like I did with getting those Snickers ice cream bars.
Yeah.
Because normally I would have a good-sized bowl of ice cream.
You could say a big fat bowl of ice cream.
Yeah, a big fat bowl of ice cream.
There you go. Let it
3
out.
scoops at least.
Hey, listen, that's one more scoop than Raisin Bran.
I went ahead and ordered and got the Snickers ice cream bar because I figure that's one serving in one little bar, and I'm not eating the 3 scoops of ice cream. I'm just eating one bar.
Not doing the 3 scoops of ice cream. So, this is me in the hospital, my little selfie. Yep. That was before they put me in the nightgown. And as soon as they put me in the nightgown, I'm thinking, shit, I'm being chucked in. I'm not going anywhere. And this is my doctor. Yeah. Dr. Teledoc. 2 cameras, a big fucking screen. You know what? Much better than a regular doctor. They went ahead and it's like, they squeezed my feet.
Was that in the actual hospital they brought that guy?
No, it was in the urgent care.
Oh, okay.
It was in the urgent care. They did the whole thing where, touch my leg, touch my feet. Can you feel this? Can you feel that? But yeah, I can feel everything. So, and of course, thinking I had a stroke, I had to do the squeeze test. And I passed that. It's like, so, you know what? To be honest with you, I don't even know what they went ahead and diagnosed me with. Honestly.
I think it was just a migraine caused by your sugar and your blood pressure being so high.
No, I got the paperwork in my laptop bag, so I'll have to review that and take a look. But it was just a pain in the ass, and it's like I hate feeling that way, and it's just more reality that just set in. Of like, my life is never going to be simple anymore. It's always going to suck. It's just, more reason for me to think, what's the best way to get out of this world?
No.
Yeah.
No.
The quality of life for me,
honey.
Listen. Let me just rant. I know nobody wants to hear this. That's fine. I really don't care if you listen or not. Thank you, Michelle, for Michelle Ivy from the Just for Fun area. So she's over here saying moderation. We all need to take better care of ourselves. I know we have to take better care of ourselves. The problem is, I just wish it wasn't so fucking difficult or expensive to do that. I just wish that when I go ahead and look for a side to go with my meal, I don't want to have to take a look over my shoulder all the goddamn time to find out, well, you can only have a freaking pinch of this, and that's it. Load up on the veggies. No, you can't. And there's even some vegetables I really shouldn't have. Like, honestly, anything that's not green. Anything that's not green. If it's not green, I can't have it. Shouldn't have corn. I shouldn't have carrots. It's starchy stuff like that. Corn's like feed. It's just it just really sucks. Like, yeah, I want to go ahead and do fruits and vegetables. Oh, you can't have fruit. Fruit's got way too much high natural sugar in it. That's gonna spike your levels. What the fuck am I supposed to do? What the fuck? I can't have fruits? Are you kidding me? That's supposed to be the healthy shit. No, you have to have this and that. It's just, why fucking bother? You know, and I really said this to my in-laws over the weekend. It's like, honestly, I just rather have time just tick away and just let me live the way I've been living. And just let me at least enjoy, what I've been enjoying and just go out like that. It's sad. It's really sad to hear and sad for me to say. But it's like, do you want to go ahead and struggle with your way of life? Or you just want to go out in a blaze of glory, like, enjoy what you enjoy? Because I can't enjoy what I enjoy anymore. At least not about this. This is what's fucked up in my brain right now. It's like, I was born this freaking way where I look at food and I gain weight. It just sucks. Where am I going? Have a salad? Gonna have salads now, and God forbid, what do I put on salad? I can't use any fucking dressing. God forbid if I use any dressing, it's like, that's gonna spike your sugar. It's gonna spike it. That's it. Don't use it. And if you do, you have to use basically your thumb full. You have to use, only what's on your thumb. You have to spread that shit out. It just fucking sucks. It sucks. I want to go ahead and eat wings. Yeah, okay, chicken's fine. But no, I can't dip in any sauce. Barbecue sauce, if it's sugar-free, no sugar. What?
What about, like, the buffalo sauce and the other sauces?
Take a look at it. Take a look at it. I guarantee you the garlic parmesan has got to be fucking sky high. It's got to be fucking sky high. The only thing I can think of is they have this, I forget the name of the guy, but it's like it's got his face on it. It's a sugar-free barbecue sauce.
D.L. Hughley.
D.L. Hughley?
Yeah,
he does not make barbecue sauce.
Yes, he does. Look it up.
I don't even have my phone. But it's not D.L. Hughley.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. That's not what I have.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, whatever. But anyway, could a dietitian help? Yeah, you know what? They could. They absolutely could help. They could help me choose of which way I want to fuck up, which way I could go ahead and eat shitty. No, or eat healthy, but taste shitty. Would you like some avocado? No, I don't want goddamn avocado. No avocado. Fuck you, avocado. Because everything's like avocado, peppers, just everything I fucking hate. I hate it. There's no taste in avocado. I hate avocado. No. Dietitian's going to take a look and say, well, you need to eat. The fact that I found that eggs are pretty much the only protein that I can have at breakfast. I mean, I guess you could have chicken for protein, but listen, I would like to save chicken for one meal a day, not 3. I mean, fish, I could eat fish.
The garlic parm Buffalo Wild Wings sauce, 1 gram of sugar.
Per how much? Like a thimbleful?
There's 12 servings in a container.
Yeah, and you know what? I pour those 12 servings over the fucking wings.
2 tablespoons is a serving.
And now it's like, gotta go ahead.
3 grams of carbs. It's really not that bad, honey.
Michelle says, yeah, it didn't really no help. They're probably, exactly, they're not going to be any help. It's like, here. And here's the best fucking part. The best part. When I say the best fucking part, I actually mean the shittiest part. You try to go ahead and look for for diabetes food that you can just plow away all day long. Because that's honestly, if I can find diabetic food that I can plow away no problem, and I enjoy the taste of it, no problem. I can't find it. You know what it is? I Google it, and there's this website that's going to tell you everything. $20 a month. Oh, here's another app that'll tell you everything. Free for the first 30 days, and then it's $19 a month. Like, God damn, you gotta pay for this shit? Just tell me what I can have. Why is that so fucking difficult? Why do I have to pay to go ahead and be healthy? Give information to be healthy.
Because everybody wants you to pay for everything.
Then fuck that. It's like, I'm not made of money. Michelle says almonds are a good snack, and dark chocolate's got sugar.
No, dark chocolate's not sweetened the same way as milk chocolate. Actually, dark chocolate's a lot better for you.
But I don't like the way dark chocolate tastes.
But you said you like the cashews. Cashews are good.
Yeah, I have cashews. Cashews are okay. I mean, they're better.
You like almonds.
Yeah.
Get some almonds.
Oh, here, dark chocolate. 24 grams of sugar, 45.9 grams.
Depends on the brand you get, I think.
Well, you know what? That's the fucking thing. What dark chocolate to get, what dark chocolate not to get.
Now, see, the Asian Zing has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, of course. Anything that's good is going to have a lot of sugar in it.
But the garlic parm doesn't.
But I don't care. I like the garlic parm, but I'd rather have some of that Zing.
Yeah. So you have a couple of the Asian Zing, and then you have a few of the others that are not as high in sugar. I didn't look at the buffalo, but I'm sure that's not that bad either.
Oh, no. Take a look at the buffalo. We got to take a look at that, right? Come on. Look, I love this. They got a fucking book, Low Carb Dieting for Dummies. Thanks. Now I get to feel weak and stupid at the same time. Great. You know how bad it's come? I take clip art. Try to go and do clip art, and I try to maximize it and print it. That's what I try to do. View image. All right, so beef. I don't like beef jerky. Lamb is fucking expensive. Salmon's fucking expensive too. But beef, like steak and beef tips, chicken, eggs, strawberries. You only have like 1 or 2. Even avocado's high. It got 9 carbs. Raspberries 12 carbs. Green beans. Nobody else likes green beans except me. Cauliflower. I like cauliflower. That's good. But it's just, oh my God. Beef liver. I don't like beef liver. Lamb liver worst. Mushrooms, no. Kale,
Medium
no.
buffalo sauce.
Aged cheese. How old? It has to be more than me. Strawberries, fish, whatever the fuck that is. Sardines? No, I don't want fucking sardines.
The
almonds.
Buffalo sauce, the medium buffalo sauce, I don't know if that's the one you get, has 0 grams of sugar and 1 gram of carbs.
Okay, fine. I find that's good.
Yeah, so you can still eat your wings.
Yeah.
Just, don't eat a whole ton of the Asian Zing. Have maybe a couple of the Asian Zing, and then you can have your buffalo and your sugar-free barbecue.
Food. See, here's the thing. Foods to avoid. Bread, damn. Pasta, damn. Rice, damn. Breakfast cereals, damn. Barley. It's like crackers and chip. And that's just the grains. Here's the fruits. You would think some of these fruits would be good for me, but it's high sugar. Bananas, grapes, mangoes, pineapple, cherries, oranges, apples, pears, figs, dates, all that shit I like.
So that sugar-free barbecue sauce that you get, it's G. Hughes.
All right, there. It's
It
not
was
D-Ho
close.
No.
It was, the name
It's
was
not
close.
D-Ho Hughley, though.
Anyway.
I like this here. Foods to eat. They give you the proteins, which obviously is good. Then you have low sugar fruits, dairy, and beans and
Lentils. Legumes.
Legumes, I guess.
Legumes.
And
Those
all,
are like...
and all in there is in moderation. The fuck does that mean? Moderation.
Legumes are like lima beans.
I don't care. They sound disgusting anyway. They sound disgusting.
Well.
Raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries in moderation. Although they list fucking... Oh, no, they don't list it over there. Okay. Raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries. Which
So those are...
2 of the 3 I have already in the fridge.
Yeah. And so that's a better fruit that you can eat. Is watermelon on there for a good thing that you can eat? Because that's mostly water.
Yeah, watermelon's good.
Yeah.
And, well, no. It already says...
In moderation.
It says in moderation, but right next to it says in small portions in moderation. Like, I can have a bite of a half of a bite of watermelon.
No. What about pineapple?
Pineapple's in the high sugar one.
No.
Pineapple's in the high sugar. Obviously, I can't have, let's see, fried foods and fast food. Can't have French fries. Can't have onion rings. Can't have.
You don't like onion rings.
Can't have breaded chicken or fish sandwiches. Can't have fried chicken with breading. I can't have fast food burgers with buns.
So.
Wow.
As far as the fried chicken goes, there's alternatives to the regular breading.
See, here's the thing. So low carb foods. Foods to eat, they give you proteins, healthy fats, non-starchy vegetables, herbs and spices, nuts and seeds. Who the fuck wants to eat seeds?
I like sunflower seeds. And pumpkin seeds.
Low sugar fruits, dairy, beans, and beverages. Here's what I like. The fruits to avoid, processed foods and snacks, which is everything. Everything. Crackers, pretzels, chips, packaged snack bars, granola bars, and cereal bars, breakfast cereals, sugary. Okay, I get that. Everything's sugar.
Yeah, but you can have your honey bunches of oats. That's not a lot of sugar.
Unless they have, unless you buy that shitty shredded wheat. You remember that shit? It basically, it was like a lump of, it was a big turd that you had to crack and, God damn, such shit.
But
can't have microwave popcorn. Can't have breakfast cereals.
You don't like microwave popcorn anyway.
I can't have flavored rice cakes? Jesus Christ. Packaged cookies or cakes, sugary yogurt, obviously, instant noodle. I can't have instant noodles. Well, there goes that fucking ramen thing I bought. I can't have ketchup? Can't have barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce. Listen to me. Sweet chili sauce, honey mustard. I can't have that. Sweet and sour sauce. I can't have syrup packet. Well, I have the sugar-free syrup.
They have sugar-free ketchup too.
Salad dressings, fruit preserves, and jams. I can't have that.
A lot of that stuff they do have sugar-free options available.
I don't want to drink regular soda. I drink diet soda. Water. All right, here's the thing that really kicks my ass is beverages, because I have either Powerade, I have water, and I have diet soda. That's
sparkling
the three
ice is fine.
All right. So
and that's 0 calories.
Under
sugar.
Under beverages, water, unsweet tea. God forbid you have any fucking sweetener. You're just gonna fucking croak.
No, but you could put a different kind of sweetener, not sugar in it.
Sparkling water. There it is. But did anybody ever know that bone broth is a beverage?
Ew, that doesn't sound like anything I'd ever want to drink in my life.
Sugar-free almond or coconut milk. Here, finally, something. Diet sodas. In moderation.
Well, yeah.
Sprite, gin, vodka, whiskey, without sugary mixers. Oh, spirits. I'm sorry, not Sprite. Spirits. I'm sorry. It's small print.
Yeah.
I'm reading it off a computer, so I don't have to buy the fucking thing. Nuts and seeds. I can have almonds, walnuts, pecans, macadamia nuts. Okay, all right. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's expensive, not bad. Hazelnuts, pistachios.
Pecans are good too.
Cashews in moderation. Trust me. The cashews I had last night, not in moderation. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, cheese. What the fuck? I don't know how you can deal with pumpkin seeds. How appetizing is that?
I love pumpkin seeds.
Why? How appetizing is it?
They're good.
All right.
And you can season them with different things to give it more flavor if you don't like the flavor.
Here. Non-starchy vegetables, leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula. Vegetables, it's a curl. I don't know what this says, but it says broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. Okay. Bell peppers, no. I'm not doing that. Zucchini, I guess. Cucumbers, I guess, maybe in a salad with vinaigrette.
See, I
take care, Michelle. Thanks for the chat.
I think it would be good if we go back to doing the zucchini and the summer squash like we used to, doing the spaghetti squash.
We'll see. I wasn't a fan of the whole freaking zucchini cooked. I really wasn't. I mean, I ate it. It was all right.
Maybe we can look at different ways of seasoning it.
Asparagus, I could get behind that. Green beans, I can get behind as well. I know you hate them. Mushrooms and eggplant, fuck no.
But as far as the green beans go and what was the other one you said that I don't like? The asparagus? Make it for you. Yeah. Stefan will probably eat it too. He likes green beans. He likes, I've never given him asparagus before, but he might like it.
Healthy fats. Got olive oil, avocado, coconut oil, seeds, fatty fish, sardines, salmon, mackerel. I wouldn't mind going to salmon, but I know salmon's not very cheap.
Yeah.
It's pricey. That's why I get that big bag of
tilapia.
Fatty fishes, full fat cheese in moderation, Greek yogurt, unsweetened, of course. And finally, proteins: chicken breast, turkey breast, lean cuts of beef like sirloin, tenderloin, pork tenderloin, fish, salmon, tuna, mackerel, trout, shellfish, shrimp, which I ate a ton of today, crab, lobster, eggs, tofu, tempeh, whatever the hell that is, and siete. I don't know what the fuck it is. Hey, there's Ray from Orlando. He says, I hope it's true vacation calories don't count since I had a Twinkie treat. Need to get back on my healthy path when I get home. I've gained a bit lately. It sucks how fast pounds come back and take forever to lose. Oh, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. This whole thing sucks. It sucks it doesn't suck in moderation. It sucks in majoration. My God. It's just terrible. You know, they have this thing here on Amazon for $9, $8.89. It's a low. All the stuff I've read off is what's in there. Low carb food chart meal plan art print. Wow, what a fucking phrase there.
Why don't, when you go to the doctor the next time, you ask for a list of do's and don'ts kind of thing. I bet you they'll give it to you.
You know, they're not going to give me this. I know.
No, I'm just saying,
need
like,
one now.
Instead of paying for, well, I mean, if it's not that expensive, then go for it.
It's $9. But I don't have $9 right now.
I do.
Yeah, you ignored it for me then. And it'll arrive by May 22nd.
Well,
anyway, that was on
May
Amazon.
22nd is.
I know, day before we leave.
Yeah, Thursday.
It's it is what it is. I'm over here just taking a look at shit. That's all. I like to have you get the 8x12 sheet unframed. It's a poster. You have it back framed, which is kind of cool. You have it framed or back framed.
Are we really going to stick it up on the wall?
Where else am I going to stick it? No, don't answer that. Anyway. I'm waiting on my doc to prescribe me the injections. My sister is on Ozempic, and she lost about 30 pounds in 4 months. Ray, before you go on Ozempic, wait till after the break. You may want to rethink it after what I tell you, because I have something that you probably will need to know. From that's being going on with Ozempic. Just you gotta. I strongly against it, man. Just strongly against it.
But I wouldn't say that everybody has the same experience that you had.
No, but I'm not talking about me. No,
Oh.
I have a story.
Oh.
Yeah, just saying. Just if you do it, you listen. You do what you want to do. But if you do it, go in it for caution. We're at the top of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and get some sugary drink and put it in me so I can pass out in the next hour. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
Stay where you are. The Charles Richardson Show will return after this.
dick to people I work with hundreds of times, and they love it. Not just because I'm the boss. Hi, I'm Marty Schaefer, president of Schaefer's New Zealand style products, such as Dick Sealant, Dick Hardener, Dick Remover, and my personal favourite, the Dick Sucker. Until recently, we used to refer to those all-important office presentations as PowerPoints. But in today's office, dicks are on the tip of everyone's tongue. And that's why our latest product focuses on the many dicks you're exposed to at work. Schaefer's New Zealand style dick presentations. Guys, let's show them all the different dicks they can buy from us. Running a company can be challenging, and that's why I communicate to my clients and employees in the clearest way a man can in the corporate environment, with my dick. Oh, sorry. There for me, Barbara? Yeah. Even though we have all sorts of dicks, fast-paced dicks, flashy dicks, interactive dicks, inspirational dicks, persuasive dicks, and dicks just for the holidays, you can't just rock up to a meeting and whoop your dick out. Before I show my dick to anyone, I put it on the biggest screen I can find and then spend up to 2 hours poring over every detail of my enormous dick. It's the longest one at this office. Everyone's eyes widen when they first see it. But once they get their hands on the hard copy, they get the feel of my dick, and I like watching them do it. If your dick is boring, people can easily doze off because they've seen a dick like yours before. But with Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations, you'll virtually slap them with your dick. Jim, wake up. What was I talking about?
Your dick?
Good, Jim. It's a good sign if Jim is following along. He's seen so many dicks. I'm convinced all he dreams of are dicks.
No more dicks. Get it out of my face. I've had enough.
Poor little guy. I've got to go now. I've done such a fantastic job presenting my dick around the office that I've got a meeting with the head of human resources. Hope it's a promotion. Kidding. I'm the president. I can do whatever I want. You wanted to see me, Kathy? Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations. Try our dicks. They're easy because they're not hard.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. Yes, the Charles Richardson Show.
All right, we're at the second hour here of the Charles Richardson radio program, 813-699-5595. We're already talking about he's over in Orlando because of Epic Universe. Actually, he went to Disney today. And,
I was going to say, I thought he went to Epic Universe a week or two ago.
Well, I think he's got a couple of passes, I think, or a couple of chances to go. See, and here's the thing with Epic Universe and Universal Studios. They're supposed to be having this grand opening like next Monday or this weekend coming up. And it's like, honestly, it doesn't feel that grand. How many people have already gone to see it?
I'm hoping, though, maybe it draws some traffic away from Disney.
Yeah, right. You know what? As a matter of fact, as a Disney person, I'm glad Epic Universe is open. Please, Universal, take some of the crowd.
Yeah.
God knows you apparently can't walk it in with your other three parks. You need something new and exciting for the next, 5 years. To go ahead and do that. Maybe in 5 years you'll have to build another park to go ahead and attract attendance. I don't know. You need to build something just epic, epic. Here at Disney, all you got to do is retheme a couple of rides and it's fine. Because you know why? They come for the magic. They don't need a goddamn park to open up, a brand new park to open up just so they can draw crowds. They draw them, how do they say,
I'm not sure.
Seamlessly. They draw them naturally. Thank you. Naturally. They naturally are drawn to Disney. Universal Studios, what's the big ride going on right now? You know, is it the Super Mario World? Yay! We get to go to Disney to see Super Mario World. Oh, okay, we've done that already. What's next? Nothing? All right, let's go to Disney. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, we get to go and see Dark Universe or Learn to Fly Your Fucking Dragon or some shit like that. You know, let's go see that world, that land. All right, I'm done. That's it. I'm done with Epic Universe. Would that take me 30 minutes? I'm done. I mean, it's great. Just go drive the traffic away for a few hours. You know, let us real Disney people go ahead and enjoy a little bit of fresh air. And then, you know, they'll come back after 4 o'clock after they had their dinner or early brunch. And you know, they'll come back for the real shit, the fireworks, and the real good stuff. You know, stuff they can't find over at Epic. Because it's not Epic. It's not. Good for you guys. You built a park. Congratulations. Oh, you got some pretty interesting technological. You have some interesting little things you can do. Oh, great. Yeah, go ahead and touch your magic band to the thing and you get Bowser's coins or whatever the fuck you want to do. Maybe if you touch in a certain area, it'll go ahead and give you a hand job. Who knows? I mean, it's just, we already did that. It's like, oh, face recognition. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares about face recognition? Who cares? You think that's a big deal? Nobody cares. Ray says, I'm doing Disney Universal this week. No Epic this time. The grand opening is Thursday. Islands of Adventure was empty today. I wrote everything in 2 hours. It's hot as balls out. Yeah, pretty much. All right, Ray, you want to listen to this because if you're thinking about going to Ozempic, all I can say is just, you know, literally, dude, hear me out. Hear me out on this.
Like Ozempic, can come with a serious side effect of irreversible vision loss.
We've heard some of those horror stories, and now the Turn to Tara team brings us an exclusive interview with one of the first patients from our area to file a lawsuit.
Oh, I was like, I seen the commercials on it, and you know, they were all singing on the commercials, and it sounded like it's really good.
He thought he was getting a miracle.
So I took it.
Instead, Edward Finelli claims he lost something he can never get back.
Out of nowhere, I just could not see out of my right eye.
Finelli, a former contractor from Freehold, New Jersey, told me he was prescribed Ozempic to manage his diabetes. But within months, his world went dark, forcing him to give up the tools of his trade.
I couldn't take a chance of doing more of the contracting work and worrying about cutting my fingers off.
Finelli says he was diagnosed with NAION, a sudden onset condition with no cure, and he is now the first patient in New Jersey to file a lawsuit in state court against the makers of Ozempic.
Now, he did. Now, the good news is it was only in one eye. He still can see in his other eye, but it basically it killed his professional career.
Claiming he was never warned the blockbuster drug could lead to irreversible vision loss. He sat down with News 12 for his first interview since filing suit.
If they would have told me, you know, there's a chance I could lose my vision, I never would have took it.
And he's not alone. Long Island attorney Jason Goldstein represents more than a dozen clients, including Finelli, in lawsuits that center on semaglutide, the active ingredient in Ozempic and similar drugs, which has now been linked in medical literature to NAION. But Goldstein claims the drug makers failed to warn patients.
That's the crux of this case.
A spokesperson for Novo Nordisk, the manufacturer of Ozempic, tells News 12 the benefit-risk profile of semaglutide remains unchanged. NAION is not an adverse drug reaction, but Goldstein says he'll be pushing for updated warning labels and compensation so future patients don't find themselves blindsided by a drug they thought would help.
Nothing could do. Get your vision back.
All right, cute. That's.
I don't think he thinks that's very cute.
No, definitely not him. But I like how they go ahead and look. Oh, the blindsided, blind, get it? Oh, yeah. It's not very funny, but I like how they go ahead and do the pun. Yeah, and this also, and I'm starting to realize you were right. and probably a lot of people that were against the coronavirus thing, the vaccine. I really think we're going to start to see a lot of stuff that's going to come that is linked to the antivirus. The God, I can't talk. Maybe that's probably a thing. That's probably a thing. Ray says, if I go blind, will Disney allow me dash? No. Sorry. It's still autism or nothing.
Yeah.
You could be blind and you're still screwed. But anyway, see, the thing is, Ozempic and these weight loss shots, they haven't been around that long.
Well, and, there was a thing on the news the other day, too, talking about how women were actually getting pregnant after taking these.
Wow. Yeah. Because they weren't
women
seeing
who had struggled with infertility were actually able to get pregnant after taking it.
Yeah. Are you talking about big chicks who actually lost weight and now are getting pregnant?
I don't know.
They're getting some side ass now because they're hot.
No, they were...
Honey, I don't know what happened.
They were married and they were trying to have...
I don't know what happened, honey. We haven't had sex in years, and all of a sudden I got pregnant. I don't know how that happened. Oh my God. The Ozempic thing. It's scary because you're not supposed to lose weight that way. And
no, according to the thing that I saw, they're called Ozempic babies after an unexpected pregnancy occurs in women taking Ozempic, a medication primarily used for weight loss and diabetes management, which may enhance fertility.
Does it have sperm inside of it or something? I mean,
no.
Are you injecting your tummy with sperm?
Ozempic babies and murder described.
Ozempic babies. Oh, Lord.
These pregnancies often occur unexpectedly, even among women who have struggled with infertility or are using birth control.
Yeah. I'm just saying, be very careful, dude. If you're going to go on Ozempic, be careful. Number one, I went on, I don't know if it was Ozempic. I forget if it was Ozempic. I'm not sure if it was.
It was one of them.
Yeah, it was one of them.
One of those semaglutide.
The once a week, gonna go ahead and control my blood sugar once a week shots, pre-done. Boom and done. What I did is I took mine on the weekend because if there was any effects, I didn't want to suffer at work. So I took this thing, and for the first weekend, oh man, stomach cramps. I felt weak. I'm thinking, okay, it's a reaction. I got to get used to it. Blah, 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 blah. Second week I did it again. I was all right, but I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't exerting myself or such nonsense. So I was okay. I was relaxing. The following weekend, I went up to my cousin's, and I was going to Disney. So I took the shot before I went to my cousin's, and I went straight to Disney because I was gonna go ahead and meet up with him after I was done at Epcot. Well, it turns out as I was going with Epcot, I didn't stay very long. I stayed a couple of hours. But I started getting cramps in my tummy, and I was able to walk out of the park and get to my car, but slowly but surely, honestly, my head was foggy. My eyesight started to go. Like I'm not saying I was going blind, but it felt like imagine your vision right now. And imagine like a solid black cloud start to fill in on the outside of your vision and keep closing in. That's how I felt. It felt like I felt like I was being drug in by a Death Eater. And I almost was passing out. I almost passed out. I made it to my cousin's, and I just went up to the bedroom and I just fell asleep. It was that bad. there's something in there that's going to fuck you up. Just saying. Ray says their husbands can finally find the vag that they were... That's bad, Ray. That's bad. Listen, I can't find my other part, so, I have to feel around for it. But, yeah, man, don't fuck with Ozempic. I'm telling you. Don't go in it to go ahead and lose weight. Don't do it. I'm just being a friend here. Don't do it, man. I'm not saying you're going to go blind. I'm sure there's millions of people that have Ozempic. It's like, oh, yeah, it's the greatest shit ever. And they have no effects on it. Nothing's wrong with them. So, 8 times out of 10, you're probably going to be fine. But I'm just saying, man, dude, if you have bad luck, that could follow you, man. I'm just saying, don't be very careful. Be very careful. Don't want to go blind. Got some fucking videos here. It's kind of cool. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can make sure I get the audio on these things here.
Things we did in the 90s that kids today will never experience. Whenever we needed to wake up for school, we didn't have calming phone alarm sounds or Hatch alarm clocks. We had this bad boy.
Yep.
Yeah. Good times. Things we did in the 90s that kids...
There's another one here.
Things we did in the 90s that kids today will never experience. We wanted to use the internet. We couldn't just press a button on a phone. We had to go to a dedicated computer room, listen to this sound. You finally get online and never fail. Your mom would tell you to get off the computer because she needed to use the phone.
Goodbye.
Things we did in the 90s that kids today will...
I mean, granted, we've come a long way, so a lot of people... I'm actually happy for the kids that are born nowadays. They don't have to go through that. But also at the same time, there were some benefits to being a kid back in the 90s where...
We actually went outside and played.
Yeah, and there was no scare like, oh my God, watch out for... I mean, you heard Stranger Danger, but it wasn't like rampant, like, oh my God, we're never going to put you out there again.
You watched Unsolved Mysteries and you got yourself all freaked out.
It's not that way anymore. It's like now you watch like NBC and shit like that, and you over here watching How to Catch a Predator, and like, oh my God, that could not be my daughter. Oh, I can't believe they're doing that. Jake, what's going on? Hey, he says, listening over there. What's up? But yeah, it's like the 90s kids just they had some good times. You didn't have to worry about social media. There was no such thing. You didn't have to worry about that. You didn't have to worry about You didn't have to worry about cyberbullying. You had to worry about school bullying. That's all you had to worry about. Yeah. School bullying. And the one safe place is you didn't have to worry about it while you're at home. While you're at home, everything was fine. You hung out with your friends who weren't bullying you. They were actually friends. You come over, go to their place. Play the Nintendo, do duck hunt, pretend to shoot each other with the gun. It was fun. It was fun. But, yeah, so it's good and bad. Good, you're able to go ahead and access information a lot faster, but bad because it's just a lot of corrupt shit that's out there that is infecting your brain. That's weird.
Well, and then you've got, these kids today aren't happy unless they're sitting in front of a screen of some sort.
Yeah, we're dealing with that here as well. Then that's a little bit too close to home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rubber band fights. Jake says, "Oh, I loved pencil fights. Those were good. I
never did that.
Pencil fights were good. They were dumb, but they were good.
Probably because I'm a girl.
Yeah, you are.
If your Oreos are always getting stale, this container fits them perfectly.
If you have Oreos in your house long enough for them to go stale, you don't deserve Oreos.
If your
I mean, that's truth right there. That's true.
Welcome to Disneyland. Are you here at gunpoint by any chance? No, why do you ask? Because why the else would you come here? Well, I couldn't think of a way to shut my kid up without doing life in prison, so I had to make a tough decision. You should have chosen prison. I know. Anyway, so if you're unfamiliar with our park, I envy you because you'll be completely oblivious of how much you're getting here. How so? For starters, on top of your unnecessarily expensive ticket, you'll spend even more than that just on lunch alone. Oh, I thought all that would be included in the ticket. I'm gonna need you to get that stupid thought out of your brain. On top of that, have you ever waited in line at the DMV for your driver's license? Yeah, well, that's Disneyland. Really? Yep. You've been going to Disneyland your entire life and you never even knew it. Well, I'd really rather not, sir. Dad, why are we leaving? I want to go on the magic carpet ride. Son, the only thing magical about this place is getting the out of here. Let's go. Well, at least that guy gets it. Anyway, sir, go ahead and throw your money away by inserting your card here. All right. Now, do you actually want to come in? Because you'll have the same, if not more amount of fun just walking to your car and driving home. No, I'll just go in. There's a better chance of losing my kid that way. Perfect. Well, enjoy your time here, run out of money, and try not to come back here ever. I won't. Welcome to Disney.
I mean, it's almost to a point there. That's Disneyland. Disneyland right there.
Hey, welcome to Random Local Coffee Shop. How can we overcharge the at you today? Yeah, I'd like an $8 latte with only ingredients that cost extra, please. All right, and would you like that with ice so we can get away with giving you less coffee? I'd really appreciate that. Oh, and don't forget to fill half my cup with only whipped cream so it looks like it's full and then tell me to go myself. Don't worry, sir. Go yourself. Hey, boss, we're out of lattes. Did you want something that tastes a lot worse but probably costs more instead? Yeah, sure, as long as it's terrible. Now, did you want to buy any food the size of a Hot Pocket but for 7 times the normal price for some reason? Yeah, I'm gonna eat all my meals at coffee shops now since it's so worth it. Great idea, sir. Hey, sorry, but I think you guys gave me the wrong drink. Is your name Jace? No, it's Tim. Then sit that drink down, sit the down, and wait for Tim's drink. Alright, so for your hilarious excuse for a coffee and a breakfast sandwich designed for small children, your total's gonna be $47. Oh, sweet. That was actually cheaper than I thought. Now, did you want a plastic or paper straw with that? Plastic, please. Alright, we're just gonna tack on a murdering Caribbean sea turtles fee. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. And on top of that, there's gonna be an expensive drink fee and an inflation fee. Wait, shouldn't both of those already be included in the price, though? F you. Excuse me? No, f you. Like, that's why we're doing it. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. And then lastly, you'll need to pay for the delivery fee. Delivery? Wait, you mean for handing me a coffee? Hey, thank God you weren't sitting at a table. That would have cost you a fortune. Yeah, no, lucky me then. Hey, I think you guys gave me the wrong drink again. Set that f***ing drink down, Tim, before I set you on fire. Now, would you like to tip me more money for doing the job that I already get paid to do? Yeah, I was actually waiting for you to come ask me that. Great. Just go ahead and select your tip on the screen while I sit here and awkwardly watch you do it the entire time. All right. Oh, something wrong? No, I was just wondering where the option to go f myself was, but I think I found it. Hey, quick question. Could you tell me what the bathroom code is? Yeah, it's 4567. Okay, cool. Thanks for the dollars. Now, would that be cash or card? All right, coffee for Tim? Oh, shit. No, look, okay, I could have sworn you said Tim already, so just give me a second. All right, and my bank account is now fully in your name. Thank you. And your girly bullshit coffee milkshake will be ready soon, so just wait over there next to that dead guy, and we will mispronounce your name whenever it's ready. Great, looking forward to it. Hey, sorry, but I think you guys might have given me the wrong drink. What? Is your name Jacob? Hey.
I love that guy. He does some funny shit. Like, he does a few McDonald's commercials, drive-thrus and stuff like that. It's really weird, but funny. Jake says, I remember as a kid that you could go to the store, get CDs for free to get internet. Yeah, those are called AOL CDs.
Yeah, they would send them to you in the mail, too.
Yeah, it's like you could not avoid them at any cost. Like, if you didn't see them in stores, they would definitely go ahead and... You'd find them anywhere.
You'd get them all with your junk mail.
Yeah. Oh, here's a funny one.
Where's the Braille? How's a blind girl supposed to know what gas to put in her car?
You know what? Well, I really hope blind girls not driving.
This shouldn't be a guessing game.
It should definitely not be a guessing game.
If I put diesel in my car, my motor could blow up while I'm driving down the freeway, and that would just be dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous. Wait.
Where's the...
I think there's a more pressing issue there.
Yeah.
That was a visual... This is a visual video of a lady trying to rescue a squirrel in her inflatable pool with a chair.
Okay.
I know you're not going to be able to see this, so I'm sorry, but I do have to share this. This is going to be funny. Yeah, you're going to see my Facebook here.
Yeah, put the chair.
Listen, that squirrel does not understand you saying, I'm saving you.
She's trying to pick him up with the edge of the chair, picks him up, and then the squirrel jumps on her.
Yeah, put the chair.
I feel like I might do the same thing, though.
Right.
If it jumped on me, I'd probably scream.
It's like it did not want to be saved. It wanted to go into the water and stay in the water.
I'm saving you. I'm saving you.
Don't save me. Leave
Let
me alone.
me save you.
Leave me alone. I'm saving you. I'm saving you. Apparently you're not. You're causing more stress.
That squirrel doesn't speak English.
No, it doesn't.
We did not have the same McDonald's that kids have today. They've got like 3-story air-conditioned play places. We had a slide that was the temperature of Satan's asshole and this burger prison. And the floor was all these little rocks that would get in your shoe and like stab your foot. There was no point in taking it out because they were gonna get right back in there. You always had one stupid ass kid in your class that would just pick up like a handful of rocks and like zing them at your face. Nobody cared. Our parents weren't watching. It was anarchy out there. We did not have the same McDonald's that kids have today.
They don't have play places anymore, though.
No, they don't. They don't.
Unless you go to the world's biggest McDonald's or something.
Right. I mean, Burger King still has some play
locations.
Places. Some do. Some do.
I guess there might be some McDonald's that have them still.
Yeah, I guess.
Has this ever happened to you? The traffic light says go, but you're not going anywhere thanks to the car in front of you? You just want to get the driver's attention, but even the slightest tap of the car's horn is too aggressive. Oh no! Lucky for you, those days are over, thanks to Happy Honk, the greatest invention for Southern vehicles since the monogram window decal. Simply attach the button to your steering wheel and voila! You're ready to politely remind drivers that other people are behind them, and you have places you need to be.
I hate to bother you, but I think that light just turned green.
Wow, wasn't that pleasant? The Happy Honk comes pre-programmed with a variety of polite phrases for all situations.
Mind scooching over just a tad? I'm trying to get through.
The Happy Honk is perfect for every awkward driving situation in the South, especially four-way stops.
You go on ahead, sweetie. Have a good one.
With the Happy Honk, every encounter is a friendly one.
Howdy, neighbor.
But hold everything. If you call within the next 30 minutes, we'll include the new Bless Your Horn at no extra cost. The Bless Your Horn is perfect for the next time you want to throw a highway hissy fit.
Looks like someone just learned how to drive today. Bless your heart.
So what are you waiting for? This offer will last as long as a loaf of white bread in a winter storm advisory. Get your Happy Honk and Bless Your Horn today.
As you can tell, just some of the little things here. Let's see. Was there any more that I pulled aside? No, I guess not. It's all good. Had to chew up some time here, so let's see. Oh, who's chatting with us here? Jake says, let's watch infomercials where they used to yell at you to buy their product. They still kind of do that on some of them. And it's just really annoying the fuck where they're telling you all these things. Like, I wake up to this one because we watch, there's TV that runs for background noise. And we wake up to this one where they're talking about coins. And I don't know, this guy must be on some type of Monster energy drink, 10,000, where he is so pumped up.
He's all excited about those coins.
This coin will not last, man. You need to call now because we only have 5 coins and we haven't sold a goddamn one right now, but I'm sure they're all going to sell it really quick. And these are mint condition, perfecto. And he used like 5 different other terms to describe this coin. And it's like, dude, it's just a fucking coin. It's just coins, dude. I mean, yeah, I get it. There's people that collect them, but my word, it's not that important. How about getting Chuck Norris's Toto Gym? Get back on that. You know, at least there was some attractive people working out.
Flex Seal and some.
Oh, Flex Seal is awesome.
What was the other one that what's his name did?
I forget, but it was the bearded guy who passed away. He was awesome. He was awesome, and he was yelling at you, but he did it in such a
Billy
great way.
Mays.
Billy Mays here.
Yeah, Flex Seal, and what was the other one that he used to do?
I love Billy Mays. Billy Mays is awesome. Let me see here. Yeah, let's see here.
Mays spent several years honing his TV skills. Anthony sold before hitting the big time with OxyClean.
No, OxyClean. There we go.
Oh, okay.
That was the big one. Come on, where is it? Where is it?
Hi, Billy Mays here for OxyClean, the stain specialist. Powered by the air you breathe, activated by the water that you and I drink. It's Mother Nature approved, then it's safe on your colored fabrics. Use it on carpets. OxyClean seeks out organic stains, pet stains, food stains that get down into the matting, into the padding. It even takes red wine and grape juice out of white carpeting. It cleans, it brightens, and eliminates odors all at the same time. Don't just get it clean. Get it OxyClean. Make a paste, make it 10 times as powerful. The longer you let it set, the easier it is. It'll whiten your grout and get rid of your toughest stains. Sometimes soaking is the solution. If you use bleach, you ruin your clothes. OxyClean won't hurt the material, even lace. It has the power of bleach without the damaging side effects of chlorine. When your laundry detergent just isn't enough, supercharge it with OxyClean. One scoop in every load of laundry, it'll make your whites whiter. It'll make your brights brighter. As a stain remover, it's the best.
And you see this dark water as he goes ahead and puts a cup in it, and all of a sudden it explodes in white color, and magically it's like milk. That's what it is. Now that's Billy Mays with OxyClean. This is my version of OxyClean.
Hi guys, Osama Bin Laden here with another fantastic product, and it's actually a bomb. It'll blow your fucking house up. Just kidding, it's this cocaine powder. You put it in water, holy shit, it turns white. You put it in this crap, and it explodes. It's safe on all colors, black, white, Asians, you got it. You're gonna take this, and you're gonna put it on your finger, then you're gonna put it on the carpet. Holy shit, it disappears. Ladies and gentlemen, eliminates red wine and grape juice. Oh my god, all over, just like I did to your mom's face, just all over. We're gonna take more cocaine, put it on octopus, and look at that semen everywhere. I'm rubbing semen on these fucking tiles. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. We're gonna soak this towel in the semen. Holy shit, someone had a party last night. We're gonna take the semen out with my grandma's scarf. We're gonna get our hands all wet. We're gonna touch ourselves with it, and we're gonna put more cocaine in this big batch of Coca-Cola. As you can see, my granny's used underpanties are there, but that doesn't matter. More cocaine! More! All the cocaine! Yeah! Fuck yeah! You need cocaine! You need cocaine! Oh yeah! More cocaine! Buy this cocaine! $40 value, but you know what? Fuck $40, $20 for 75 gallons of cocaine. Cocaine all over in a squirt bottle. I'm gonna squirt on your mom's fucking face. Oh my god, you're gonna put it in this bottle, take this fucking orange, shove it in your ass. You're gonna put cocaine on the fucking appliances just for $19.95. Ladies and gentlemen, irresistible offer right here. And you know what? You see this shit? You see more cocaine? Well, guess what? We're gonna upgrade that shit to an even larger cocaine just for you. More fucking cocaine. Call the number right now. I'm absolutely crazy. Call it. Order it now.
Obviously, Billy Mays wasn't that bad. We're going to take a break. Good news coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
floating through the air. It looked kind of scary then. Eat my vegetables. Years passed by and our paths crossed again. I'll tell you my secrets if you want. He said he was my friend now, and all my secrets were safe in his hands. He knows when I'm sad or when I'm afraid. Don't hold me at night and love who I am and how I feel. All my doubts and my fears. Do you promise, Mr. Bowen? I see him in the darkened sky, passing like a cloud. And don't look down. All my secrets in his basket. Don't hurt me. Pouring them down. Like rain. Peace.
Hiding out a smile is a life filled with hurt. A soul that's crying out, wanting to be heard. I've tried all I know to discard all my pain. Will I come alive? Is there any way? I don't wanna waste another day living in regret for my mistakes. I'll move on and the sun will shine. Pick up the pieces, walk away, live with the choices I've made. You've forgotten and so will I. So will I. When the day is done and the noise and lights are gone, I look back at my life and what else can go wrong? How could you still love a heart as cold as ice? But I must look so different, different in your eyes. I don't wanna waste another day living in regret for my mistakes. I'll move on and the sun will shine. Pick up the pieces, walk away, live with the choices I've made. You've forgotten and so will I. So will I. Hey, it's a mystery. How human can I be? I don't wanna waste another day living in regret for my mistakes. I'll move on and the sun will shine. Pick up the pieces, walk away, live with the choices I've made. You've forgotten and so will I. So will I. The sun will shine, and so will
Brian, can I see that paper for a sec? Huh. That's odd. I thought that would be big news.
You thought what would be big news?
Well, there seems to be an absence of a certain ornithological piece. A headline regarding mass awareness of a certain avian variety.
What are you talking about?
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what? Brian, don't!
Oh, well, a bird. But bird's a word, 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 Brian, don't you know about the bird? Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the bird. Well, a bird. But bird's a word, well, a bird. Surfing.
Oh my God, Peter, are you all right?
Papa uma mau mau, 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 uma mau mau, papa uma mau mau, papa uma mau mau, papa uma mau mau, papa.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
All right, we're here to close out the show. Getting it on with Alyssa and her good news.
I'm not getting it on with anybody.
You're getting on the good news.
I guess.
That's what I'm talking about.
What was the way you phrased
I don't know
it?
what you're talking about.
It was the way you phrased it.
Oh, whatever. Do the goddamn good news.
A dry cleaner gives away his services to unemployed folks headed to job interviews. Just pay it forward. The owner of a California dry cleaner is showing those down on their luck that the community wants them to succeed. So he's ensuring they look their best as they get ready for their next big break. After talking to fellow owners of dry cleaners about how they could give something back to their communities, he decided to offer speedy cleaning and pressing of clothes for free to any unemployed customer heading to a job interview. At Lux Cleaning and Alterations on 1610 West Campbell Street in San Jose, owner Ali I'm not even going to try that one, says the pro bono work is about fulfilling his long-held ambition to infuse his career with acts of kindness. I think it will definitely give them some hope that the community they live in cares about them, he told San Jose Spotlight. It's not about just getting, it's about giving. That's the part that brings all of us joy. Immigrating to the United States from Iran in 1986, Ali wasn't sure where he'd find work, even though he possessed a degree in molecular biology. When no white-collar career opportunities came knocking, he started Lux Cleaners, which became a super successful business in the Silicon Valley. He says about 5 to 10 people a week arrive to take advantage of his generosity. Spotlight reports that just recently a woman came to him for a shirt pressing en route to a tech company interview, and afterwards she stopped by to tell him that she got the job, all before leaving a 5-star Yelp review saying, "I definitely felt the love of my community." Ali said he and his team were more excited than she was. Spotlight described him as possessing a typical immigrant work ethic, finishing in 4 days what other tailors will do in 4 weeks, and cleaning complicated items like Indian saris and wedding dresses. He does it all with a smile, hoping his customers pay forward the kindness elsewhere.
Fabulous. Very nicely done. Make sure you go ahead. Wow. I just went ahead and did my insulin shot live on air.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did really.
Oh.
I
figured you'd wait till you were done.
No, I just got done and over with.
Oh,
and I think I keep forgetting which side I poked myself the last time. And, yeah, I think I did it again.
Oops, I did it again.
Yeah. Oops, I did it again. Make sure you go ahead and follow us on Facebook and YouTube. We are, just go ahead and search The Charles Richardson Show. It's very easy to find. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and also like and share our Facebook page. Very easy to do, and we'd appreciate it if you can go ahead and tell other people about the show, regardless of how sucky we are. We are on our flagship station, power1radio.com. That is power1radio.com. You can go ahead and check out all the greatest dance hits of the 80s and 90s right there, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on power1radio.com. And also, of course, the show every Monday and Wednesday or whenever we are on from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And finally, we are on Sunset DAB, which is over there in Ireland. So if you're a late night owl, which I think over in Ireland it's like 2 o'clock in the morning right now, I think. Time. Yeah, it's coming up at 3 a.m. right now in Dublin. Wow. So, yeah, but we're on over there, and if anybody's listening, great, wonderful, and we appreciate you letting us on over there in Ireland, in infecting the cyber waves, so to speak. So happy to have you there as well. So other than that, I think we're going to go ahead and get the flock out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. And we'll see you on Wednesday when we do it all over again. We'll run it back. All right. So take care. Have a great night. We're out of here. Bye.